What up? What's good? What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs once again for our weekly rip here every Thursday night. And as talked about last week when we did 2023 Chronicles Baseball, a mega box that had quite the hit, as you can see with my Vanna White hands here, we've got some throwback packs. We're going to be checking out 1993 Stadium Club Series 1. Now there are some decent rookies in here, most of which ended up in Series 2. If you're new to the channel, I PC Patriots, so the Drew Bledsoe rookie is in Series 2. That is not to be found tonight. And the Michael Strahan, as we check out the packs, they seem to be pretty intact. Don't think they would be, actually they seem to be pretty sticky. So we'll see how this goes. But Michael Strahan is also in Series 2. Series 1 rookies, it's pretty much all about the running backs. I also PC Hall of Fame rookie cards, and Jerome Bettis can be found in Series 1, so we'll see if we come across him. But like I said, Series 1 rookie running backs is really the name of the game at this point anyways, in 1993, because you also had Natron Means in there. Had some good years with the Chargers and the Jags. As we start to, yeah, these are kind of stuck. This might be interesting. But you also got Robert Smith rookie card, former Viking. And yeah, they're kind of stuck a little bit. Not too bad. And then Garrison Hurst rookie card also can be found in Series 1 as well. I definitely remember these from when I was a kid. Actually, hopefully there's no paper loss on these, but we'll find out. In case anybody is not familiar with the design, here it is. Of course, this exactly the same that we saw in 93 Stadium Club Baseball. Greg Lloyd begins, longtime linebacker for the Steelers. So I guess really the Bettis rookie card is what we seek in here, as well as Barry Sanders, who resides in Series 1 as well. There's also some Hall of Fame quarterbacks in here as we get our first couple of Patriots, just commons, but I PC all of them. Doesn't matter to me if they're commons, if it's the home team. Jim Dombrowski, here's our first rookie card. Patrick Bates, nothing we're really seeking. Again, Bettis would be the primary target. Other than that, there's not really anything of any value in Series 1. John Copeland is the other rookie. Trademark propaganda piece here from Topps info card. I don't know, did they count that as like one of the cards? I used to hate getting packs as a kid, and you'd get like a checklist or like a piece of propaganda from the company like that, and it would count as one of the cards in the pack. So if it was like 7 cards per pack, you'd get 6 trading cards and then one of those. It's like, what a complete rip-off. Nothing too crazy there in pack 1, but we will trudge on. Again, I'm not really worried about these being searched because, you know, even the best rookies, they don't really fetch too high of an amount. Everything's a little bit stuck, but we haven't seen any paper loss, so I think we're pretty much good here. Thank God I did not pick up a whole blaster box of these. Here's First Day, Steve Broussard. Unfortunately, it's a common player, but sometimes those can go for decent value depending on the player, obviously. Phil Simms. But I grabbed 10 of these at $1 a piece. I figure that was a decent enough deal. There's Howie Long looking crazy from my most latest trip to the LCS. Hopefully everybody can follow along, because I will start a story and then a card will appear and I'll talk about that, and then I'll go jump back into the story. It's like mental gymnastics trying to keep up with me here. Jackie Slater, he's also in the Hall of Fame. I think he had, who is he related to? Is it Matthew Slater from the Patriots? I feel like he was related to somebody that was in the NFL, and it might be Matthew Slater of the Patriots. I feel like I should know that. Speaking of Patriots, there is a Mike Farr, who If I ever saw him play, it is far out of my memory, pun intended. Pack number 3. Got an Elway on the back. One of my side PCs is Hall of Fame quarterbacks, so that is where that will go. Richard Dent is also in the Hall of Fame. Jim Harbaugh, a couple of Bears, back-to-back. Speaking of which, Steve McMichael finally getting into the Hall of Fame. Kind of unfortunate that he's in such bad shape. I don't mean that in a demeaning way, but obviously struggling with disease. Another info card there. Would have been nice to see him get, I guess you could say, his flowers while he was still able to walk and talk. But still obviously a huge achievement nonetheless. Joining Andre Johnson also got in. Who else? Julius Peppers. Dwight Freeney. I know I'm going to forget somebody. George Teague, rookie. And Brent Williams for the Pats. Yeah, Jesse Sapolu. Anybody else left in here? O.J. McDuffie. There's a name I haven't thought about in many years for the Dolphins. Thought somebody might have been stuck behind him there. Sometimes it can be tough to tell. These early, mid-90s, even late 90s cards can be brutal to open, as we've seen, or you guys have seen here on the channel. There's a Dion, whose cards are still decently valued right now. Kind of seen a resurgence since he's started coaching the last couple of years. Jackie Harris for the Packers. And there is Prime Time, Neon Dion. You almost never hear him referred to as Neon Dion anymore. Mostly it's just Prime Time or Coach Prime. Mike Jones? Who? Mike Jones? For the people who follow along with the music reactions here, there's a Tim Brown. Tommy Maddox. We saw his rookie in, what was it? I can't even remember now. Members' Choice, Reggie White, and then Larry Centers. I think that is a rookie as well. So there are some rookies in here that don't have like the draft pick foil on there. I'm almost positive the Larry Centers is a rookie card. Obviously just a common rookie, but so you got to keep an eye out back in these days, especially around 93. I feel like there was a ton of products, especially in baseball, that they would be pretty lenient with the rated rookie, even though it wasn't technically a rookie card. Same can be said here, not using the draft pick there. There's Rick Meyer, who was the other big name quarterback in this class. Obviously didn't have quite the career that Drew Bledsoe did, but hung around as a backup for quite a few years, actually. So, while it wasn't great, it certainly was long. That's what she said. Bruce Smith, and then Ricky Jackson for the Saints. Roughly about halfway through. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this one here tonight. If you are, make sure you hit that thumbs up, of course, and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. I don't know what you're waiting on. Join the subscribe train here. Let's get something going. Trying to push for 1,000, and we're getting pretty darn close. Sterling Sharp. So a lot of people bring him up when it comes to who got into the Hall of Fame this year, especially with like Andre Johnson. Mostly on Twitter or X or whatever. That's when most people go on to piss and moan like an incompetent jerk, as Jim Carrey said in Liar Liar. Again, a little bit of stickiness, but nothing terrible. Here is Thurman Thomas to continue the running back theme, followed by Ricky Waters, member's choice. And then Ricky Sanders. Geez, Ricky. Tim McDonald, the final one there. 4 packs remaining, no sign of the Jerome Bettis yet, and still have not seen Barry Sanders either. What is going on here? What is this sorcery? Alright, well, there's the Robert Smith, so we'll see that about halfway through this stack. Hasn't been much for Hall of Fame QBs either. I feel like there is a few in Series 1, and we've only seen Elway. There is Randall Cunningham, not in the Hall. Some people think that he should be in there. Roger Craig, more known for his Niners days. Here we go. Natrone Means, rookie card. Garrison Hurst, rookie card. Back-to-back, which is kind of unusual. And then Robert Smith, rookie card. So if you would have got this pack as a kid, you would have been over the moon with those 3 rookies all in a row. Cortez Kennedy, who is stuck to the back of Mr. Martin. It is Anthony Carter. Hey, Mr. Carter. Tell me, where have you been? He's been stuck to the back of Anthony Martin. That's where he's been. 3 packs left to go. Where are you at, Barry? We saw pretty much all the rookie running backs that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, except for Jerome Bettis. Which, if it comes down to it, I think probably pick it up off eBay for, I don't know, $2 at most, maybe? Just guessing, who knows? I can't imagine it would be super expensive. Speak of the devil, there's Mongo. Kind of funny to think, not that he's in the Hall of Fame, but for an old school wrestling fan like myself, that now means that in 1997, another O.J. McDuffie rookie, mean mugging me dude, in 1997, WCW had a string of 3 pay-per-views in a row that saw NFL Hall of Famer versus an NFL Hall of Famer for 2 straight pay-per-views, and then in the third one, an NBA Hall of Famer in a tag team match. Kind of a crazy piece of trivia there. From, I think it was Mongo versus Reggie White at Slamboree in May of '97. We're getting way off topic from football cards here, but we're still talking football. Then at Great American Bash in June of '97, it was McMichael versus Kevin Green, who was also in the Hall of Fame. And then at Bash at the Beach in July, it was Dennis Rodman and Hogan versus Luger and Giant, I think. I think the following year was the Malone DDP tag match against those guys. Dan Marino Member's Choice, 2 in a row. So I guess unless you were very anti-Dan Marino, you probably would have liked that find as a kid as well. Terry McDaniel. There we go. Don't be holding out on me like that. There is the Barry Sanders for what I call the 4 Goats PC. Barry Sanders, Tom Brady, Mike Trout, and Ken Griffey Jr. But I did not have that one, so boy, those shorts are a little bit short there, Barry. Especially the way you're sitting, dog. Don't want to lose a testy outside. Alright, anyways, let's move on. Chris Warren, the final one there. Alright, that brings us to our final back. Thanks for sticking with me on this one, guys. Let's see if we can't find that Jerome Bettis in here now that we found the Barry Sanders. We'll have some more fun stuff coming up for our weekly rip next week. Not 100% sure what that's going to be. I've got a bunch of stuff that I got to open. Orange Pride, Anthony Munoz, and then the regular base Dan Marino to go with his 2 members' choice. Yeah, I got a bunch of cool stuff to go through, so it's pretty much whatever I'm feeling next week. I'd say What do I got sitting over here? It's definitely going to be some modern, we'll put it that way. As to what that is, I guess you'll have to come back and find out. As we finish up here, another O.J. McDuffie. Sapolu appears once more. Another info card for good measure. Terrell Buckley. Steve Young, we'll take that. Roger Ruzick. And then Mark Wheeler to round things out. So that's all we've got for this one. Again, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I've been struggling through having a frog in my throat this entire video. So hopefully my voice wasn't too raspy, or maybe it was a little Barry White-ish. Yeah, baby. Anyways, that's all I've got for you on this one. Again, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. And make sure you come on back for the next one next Thursday night. And check out all the other fun stuff here on the channel as well. But until then, have a good night, guys. We'll see you again real soon.